And stick with us for now, because coming up, we'll hear the dazzling finger-picking style of Shun Ng. I'm Meghna Chakrabarty. This is Radio Boston. This is Radio Boston. I'm Meghna Chakrabarty. And sitting across the table from me right now is a young man. And as you can hear, he's got talent. With finger-picking skills like that, you'd think that maybe he'd been playing since he'd learned how to walk. But in fact, Shun Ng is 22 and has only been playing guitar for 7 years. So maybe you're thinking he must have grown up in a place steeped in blues music and culture. That would make sense, but Shun grew up in Singapore. He lives in Boston now, and we'll talk with him more in just a moment about his musical journey. But first, I'll shut up and let Shun play his version of a song that really needs no introduction.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who dance on the floor in the round. You told me your name was Billie Jean, that you cast the scene, and heavy hitting with eyes that dream, being the one who dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mother always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do, cause a lie becomes the truth. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mother always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do, cause a lie becomes the truth. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one, but that yet is not my son. She says I am the one, but that kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover.
Yeah. That's Boston blues guitarist Shun Ng. Welcome to Radio Boston.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thank you.
So, Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, of course, a classic, made new again by you. But I want to ask you, first of all, as we hinted to people in the introduction here, you grew up in Singapore. How did you get introduced to blues guitar playing there?
Well, I kind of started, playing just guitar. And then I was really into the real, pyrotechnical, crazy guitar stuff, electric guitar. And then I heard a lot of guitar players talk about Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. And then Jimi Hendrix talked about, Buddy Guy, Eric Clapton, and B.B. King. And then, slowly I just went back in time and discovered all of them.
Is there a vibrant blues and guitar scene in Singapore?
Well, yeah, there is. I mean, it's a pretty good scene over in Singapore. I mean, there is that niche of people that really enjoy the blues.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but before you came to Boston, you went to Chicago first. Is that right? Or
I was actually born in Chicago.
Okay. All right. And did you circle back there before coming to Boston?
I go there back and forth because I still have friends there. Yeah,
because of course Chicago is
the
one
home
of the blues in America.
So
tell me about your style in particular. I think I was hearing bass lines along with melody being played there.
Yeah, I play.
How do you do what you do?
I play fingerstyle, and basically it's I never really listened to a lot of guitar players, a lot of bands. and I wanted to figure out how to play all the different parts, and so I started with bass lines. I started with figuring out bass line for like Billie Jean, and then the string parts, and then try add some percussion.
On the body of the guitar.
Yeah,
okay.
on the body of the guitar. And then I improvise with that. Just with chord shapes. And then I sing, she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene.
So that's how you bring it all together. Yeah. So you're a student at the Berklee College of Music now, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And how has your music, flowered or flourished while you're being there?
I've been there actually for just a semester, but I've been away a lot, touring and stuff. So I can't answer that question appropriately.
Okay, so instead of giving you more questions that you can't answer, I wonder if you could give us another small sample of your sound and play something else for us.
Sure. I'm going to play a title track from my album. It's called Funky Thumb Stuff. Gonna have some fun. Got the rhythm dancing in my thumb. We're gonna bring it up high. Play this thing the day I die. Then I get my fingers in an angle. Funky thumb stuff. We gonna play some funk. Got the funky things in my trunk. We gonna bring it down low. Never gonna lose my flow. Then I get my fingers in an angle. Play some funk. Got the funky things in my trunk. We gonna bring it up high. Play this thing to the day I die. Then I get my fingers in an angle. A funky thumb stuff.
That's Shun Ng playing Funky Thumb Stuff. It's the title track off of his latest album. So you're touring a lot, Shun. What's next for you? What are you working on?
Well, I'm working on doing more stuff in Boston because being from Singapore, I started developing a following over in Singapore and the Southeast region. But now, I want to do stuff over in America, and yeah.
What amazes me is as I watch you play, you've got all the hallmarks of people to whom music comes very, very naturally. Sort of the physicality of how you do what you do. Except I understand that you actually have trouble reading music. That's not how you absorb it. Yeah,
that's definitely not how I absorb it. I was from young. I was never good at school because I was dyslexic, and quite severely dyslexic, and I couldn't read just English or anything, and then so music was of course much more difficult than that. And then because music you have to read it in time, with sort of English you can just read it in your own time, but there's so you're kind of on a clock to read music too, so it's very, very difficult. But just from listening and a lot of hard work, I don't really feel like some people say that I'm talented, but I really don't think so. I believe it's really just pure hard work. I really put a lot of effort into my music. Yeah.
Well, it's absolutely paying off.
Thank you.
You're such a joy to listen to.
Thank you so much.
Shung, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Shun Ng's latest album is Funky Thumb Stuff. He's a student at the Berklee College of Music, but obviously a pro. He'll be performing at Club Passim on February 3rd. There's more information at our website, radioboston.org.
Learn some moves. Teacher said to me, but the boys got groove. Then I went and bought some dancing shoes. I'm gonna move my legs just as I choose. Somebody save me. Where's my lady? I'm gonna say to her, it's time to boogie, baby.